I was petitioned and I went to the police station. But painfully, the petitioner didn't even show up. Baba Mohbad cries out in despair on the current state of events as regards the justice for Mohbad that is going for. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. Now, I don't know when you get to listen to this video. This is when pathologists have read the reports at the coroner's inquest, and also the cable has already published the postmortem toxicology reports of late Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba. And Baba has been petitioned first by an unknown person, but when he got to the police station last week, it was revealed that it was Kabiyesi, His Royal Highness Oba Said Elegushi, that petitioned him for cyberstalking, cyberbullying, and defamation of character, and setting the public against him. Right. So that is where we are. So Baba apparently went yesterday again to the police station concerning this petition, and this is what he brought out. It says, "Isn't it funny that I lost my son for the past months, and in my quest to unravel the cause of the cry of my son, I am being petitioned and need to answer to the police? Wow. I have gone again today to answer the call. Painfully, the petitioner didn't even show up. Who would lose such a precious jewel as Mohbad and will keep mute? Please, you all should not relent in your support through any means achievable. Justice for Mohbad is justice for all." So this is Mohbad's dad as he posted it on his platform. Okay, so now we are here, and the question is, what next? Let's start from this very tale of this petitioning. Except we want to patronize ourselves, the reason for this petitioning is in place. For several months, I think about almost 5 months now, there's been talk around Oba Elegushi. First was Sam Larry, then Oba Elegushi being a concubine of Wunmi and everything. And Baba actually now, inferred to it in the series of interviews he granted like almost 2 weeks ago, back to back. And the moment he said that on Oyinmomo TV program, the first I actually watched was the one that was live streamed on TikTok. And when you go to that platform, there's a particular point, even if you check the comment section, people are like, why did you people silence that part when he calls Kabiyesi's name? So I will always tell people that if you really, really want to know the true gist and context of things, I'll refer you to the platform. You go and watch it, then you would know. Then whatever you want to believe, it's okay for you to believe. Several months, people were even upset to be like, Kabiyesi, you're not saying anything. They are calling your name, they are cursing you, they are bringing stories every day, and you're being quiet. What people don't realize is that whether we like it or not, we human beings are equal in God's sight, right? But in our physical realm, some people have some things more than we do at a particular point in time. And that's why, even in the good books, we have kings, we have afars, we have imams, we have pastors, we have leaders, we have fathers in the house, everything ni level titi. And as Baba has said at one point when Wunmi, also reacted to say, if Wunmi does the DNA, that same day, he was going to tell who pied Mohbad. And people are like, Baba, if you actually know who did that, why are we going around in circles for all this while? Àgbàlagbà ní ẹ lè wí síbẹ̀ kẹ́ pa síbẹ̀. But àgbàlagbà tó sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe mọ̀ pé àgbàlagbà ń yá ẹnu. You will hear some things as a mature person. You incubate it and ensure you have evidence, right? Even if you don't have, the tone that you will say it will not be indicting. But where your supporters day and night to come out and say, yes, Wunmi went through the back door into the palace. Wunmi went into, like I said, we have different thought process. And no matter what, everybody cannot have the same thought process. But, some people can disagree with good points without going the gutter way. But not everybody is like that. And that's why, there's a lot of buzz on social media. But about the point you are in right now, a lot of people have been giving you cautionary measures to say, ẹ má jẹ́ kí wọ́n jẹ́ kí ẹ wà ní ipò. Sometimes you could be the one that is wronged. But if you go about it the unwise way, you become the victim. Báyé ṣe rí nìyẹn. Báyé ṣe rí nìyẹn. Especially things that you don't have evidence to show. Baba, if you have a team, a good PR team, a good legal team, and those you listen to, they will be the one to be guiding you on your public utterances so that you won't end up the way you've ended up. Baba, truly, you mentioned Oba Elegushi there. Ẹ má parọ́. Because Ọlọ́run nìkan lọ́ba tó mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe. Nígbà tó Ọlọ́run gan payé rẹ́ ńgbà kan ní, kí ló ń ṣe léyìí fún? So I don't think there's anybody that will start hero worshipping when they do the wrong things. Even if our parents do the wrong things, of course, we have to use our common sense to tell them that no, it's not the way to go. So I'm just saying it for Baba supporters who don't like to have done something unusual. So why did Baba apologize on TVC Your View when they were asking Mr. Baba from the very first statement you made that your son is a celebrity, look at the kind of house you're living, he hasn't given you more than 250,000 before, and you apologized on that program. If you've not watched TVC Your View that Baba is on, go and watch it. Baba said, because he didn't know what his brain was doing. He was out of his mind. So, but you know that you can talk, that you have also said some things that are not in place and that have even scattered this whole thing. You brought everything out. But that your first statement, you are the first person that we heard say something about Mohbad's pie the second day after his burial. If you had not opened your son up like that, you wouldn't have given people room for what they've done to you. You wouldn't have given people room. That's your first statement. That's that. I like the fact that Your View was the first platform where you were asked, Baba, why did you say this thing? Don't you know the gravity of what you've said? And you apologized on that show. That you didn't know what was in your mind. If you've not watched it, please go and watch it. Your View TVC with Baba Mohbad. It's only one they've done with him before. I think about 3 weeks ago. So Baba, ẹ̀yin lẹ ṣí gbogbo ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Nobody is saying you shouldn't weep for your son or you shouldn't get justice for your son. But this case is not even as complicated as it should. Our task in medical line, when that thing happened, we listened to medical interpretation, right? And what they said made sense, and this is where we are. That it was drug reaction. Because immediately the nurse gave that injection, everything went gaga. And we wanted to know that how would Wunmi single-handedly have planned everything in a house full of 15? You also said it. 15 men stay in that house. 15 human beings stay in that house. And it was a heavy time for them after a show that even other hangers on came around. So you're saying Wunmi owes you to talk. Everything she needed to say has already been said at the station. One other thing, like I tell people, there are some content things you need to watch in this Baba case if you've not been there from the beginning. Go and watch Berekete's show. The minute he called, Baba was there, and he called I think it was Benjamin Hundeyin. And if you listen to how, of course, a lot of us don't even want to hear anything police has to say. But I'm telling you that if there's a case on ground and you've already formed what you want to hear in your head, there's no way what the person says will be able to make sense to you. He said, people have come up with different theories that the wife stabbed him, the Kinikon stabbed him. Is it possible to even see a corpse and not know the corpse that was stabbed? Then if they don't, let the reports come out. Let the postmortem reports come out. This was about 2 months or 3 months ago. Go and listen to him. It's you. Ariwo ti pọ̀jù around kini. There was so much noise, and Baba gave room. Like I said, Baba supporters, you don't like to hear that Baba did what he wasn't supposed to do. But for Baba to have apologized on TVC, your view, that he didn't know what he was saying when he said Mohbad is a celebrity, but he's living in this kind of house, and he hasn't given me so much money. Is that what a father should say when the son passed away barely a day or two before and was being buried on that day? So Baba ain't gonna need the guardians. You do. Even the president of the country, I'm saying it unapologetically. The president of the country, Boshe Wanye, there are some things he cannot do that his advisors will tell him, Baba, ema shebai, ejeka shebai. Maybe the people are older than him, or even his own children. Yes. Teba wo àwọn ọkùnrin tó wà successful in their lives. Go and look at the impact of their wives, their mother, their children, and their close circle of friends. Not that he's a dummy, very brilliant men. But they know that wisdom here, the world doesn't revolve around just one person or one situation. Unlike what we want to believe. So the president is a special advisor on government affairs, special advisor on sports, special advisor on youth and sport development. They are there for reasons. So if nobody can, if you do not surround yourself, because nobody in your family is good. Yeah, Mohbad is not good, Wunmi is not good, Darusha, everybody is not, Adura's blessing to is not good. All of your members of your family are not good. Maybe I want meaty, and when you me meta to could be for you, maybe those ones are good. But I think it's a time for you to sit down, Baba. Shut down the noise. If they want to charge you to court for that cyberbullying you did for Kabiyesi, he's right. Oh yes, he's right to do that. Forget all the cries. If Kabiyesi wanted to really be authoritative, Sherry Jotto ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣépè fún wọn lórí TikTok yẹn. Ló yẹ ká ti gbáriwo. But to be sincere, apart from the petition that Kabiyesi petitioned the IGP and named some bloggers, right? The next time he acted was when Arifa said or alleged that Kabiyesi's PA called him and told him to close the case and that it will be settled. And what did Bukky Jesus say 2 days ago? Check the platform, is there. She said it. She said Arifa lied, that she wasn't going to be a part of it. Though she agreed at the beginning, but she said she wasn't going to be a part of it. That Arifa acted it up, staged it. She said it. She was even accusing Arifa's wife of going ahead with the solo wedding without. Go and watch it. So can you see how things are unfolding? Lawe sharing kotoba ti muro dani. Kò ń fi fọkànbalẹ̀ sí. Tó bá ti ń tamọ́ àtamọ́. Tó ti mú kan tó mú kan tó mú kan. Kò ń fi fọkànbalẹ̀ sí. Kòtò sí kòtò ni. But tó bá di òótọ́ mú, kódà káyé parẹ́, the peace you have within yourself, money cannot buy it. So I don't think Kabiyesi is okay. Kabiyesi did not show up at the. If he's not needed to show up, he won't show up. You are the one that have case to answer, Baba. You didn't complain that he didn't show up the first time, right? Okay. But this second time that you went there, if he's not needed there, it won't go. Ọlọ́pàá ti gba statement gbogbo yín. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ní láti prove beyond reasonable doubt pẹ̀lú evidence tó ń gbé kalẹ̀. Nǹkan tó mú yín sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí lẹ rí. So you're the one that is the one that called you on petition yín. Ẹ̀yin lẹ explanation láti give. And this is not the only angle to the case. Baba, you're yet to petition those that were beating your son. Tẹ́ sọ pé wọ́n fi àjùlọ hàn. Kí ló ń jẹ́ àjùlọ? Èèyàn ń nọmọ yín. strength tẹ́ ń pull ń sìn, if you had pulled it when your son was around. Let me tell you something. Bó lówó bá ṣe lówó tó, tó bá ṣe tálíkà, there's a way a tálíkà will conduct himself. Tó lóye máa mọ̀ pé tóun bá kọjá àyè òun máa tẹ̀ sí. Kò sábíamọ tó bá ń na ọmọ ẹ̀ àbí tó ń ṣépè fún ọmọ ẹ̀ àbí tí èèyàn kan ń fìtínà tí ọmọ ẹ̀, gbogbo nǹkan téèyàn bá nílé máa fi ń jà. Why did Funke Akindele come out to start crying? Funke that bá fẹ́ bú pa kẹ́ lọ́lọ́kọ mẹ́wàá ni. When they said ọ̀tá ọmọ ẹ̀ máa kú, ó fò jáde pẹ̀lú omijé lójú ni. When they said Toyin Abraham just this week, when they were cursing her son, ó bọ́ síta pé kí ló dé at age 44 òun bímọ ọkọ ẹ̀ tún ṣépè fún pẹ̀lú omijé lójú, ó bẹ́ síta. Ọkọ ẹ̀ tí ò kí ń sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo time election nìyẹn tó ń bú ìyàwó ẹ̀ kò dáhùn, bàtàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń ṣépè fọmọ ẹ̀, ó bọ́ síta ó ní ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Abíamọ òun dákẹ́ tẹ́ bá ti rí pé àwọn èèyàn kan fìtínà tí ọmọ òun, ẹ̀yin wá sọ pé wọ́n fà jùlọ hàn. Bàbá àwọn words yín gan, they are too, your words are implicating to you. Your words, àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ sọ ó wà implicating. For you to have, I was, like I tell people, I said, I will tell you, go and watch. So if you want to come and drop comments here in ignorance, that's your business. If you want us to know the quality of your disagreement, share your thoughts. Let's learn from you as well. So, Baba, why is your camp quiet? If truly they are really for justice. People will be online. Wọ́n á mú governor látàárọ̀ dalẹ́, wọ́n á ṣépè. Wọ́n á mú àná náà ní blogger bàbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣépè àti bàbá Tinubu àti Sanwó-Olú àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣépè fún wọn. And these are the same people that you want them to sign. Come on. Stop fighting yourselves. It's now a case of, okay, ẹ máa ṣe lọ. Ẹ máa ṣe lọ. You have the best quality of people from this case from the beginning. We had the unifying force. That force was too strong. Ẹ tún ṣe TikTok live video yesterday when you were praying with about 6 people. Ẹni Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kẹ́ wáyé asán. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa gbàdúrà kọ́ ọmọlàkejì ẹ̀ wá in pain àbí kó wáyé asán. Ṣùgbọ́n a gbọ́dọ̀ ró òótọ́ sílẹ̀ ká má bára wa sọ. Baba, don't become a lone voice in the wilderness. We have been telling you all the while to say, you had the best teams. You had Baba Falana, who decided to take your kids pro bono as a family. You went to Berekete. Berekete said everything he will take care of, but he has to wait for the pathologist. He traveled down to Lagos to make investigations. And he said it when somebody asked him on his show that he's not a childish blogger. He has contacted those he had to contact. He did everything. And he told you, let pathology, let the autopsy and toxicology reports come out. But did you let your bloggers rest? When they started shouting and cursing your grandson, even if you're questioning his paternity, Baba, which you have said with your mouth, where Mohbad ló lọ́mọ, ẹ fẹ́ satisfy àwọn Nigerians, ta ló ń jẹ́ Nigerian gbà tẹ́ ń wọ ọmọ tẹ́ ló ń gbàdúrà lórí mountain. Ọmọ tí ẹ sọ pé bastard ni, ẹ mọ̀ pé bastard lè ń jà du placenta. Ẹ mọ̀ pé bastard ni ẹni kan fún yín lówó kẹ́ lọ ṣèkú mọ́ ní Kòròdú tó padà fún yín gbà tẹ́ fẹ́ dá wàhálà lẹ̀. Bàbá, àwọn supporters à ní ẹ má drop èpè ń bí o. Bá ṣe máa ń sọ èpè tí ìran yín bá lè jẹ́ tó máa yó because eru ẹni da eru lérú tọ̀. Ní kẹ́ má disagree, ẹ disagree pẹ̀lú ọpọlọ ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá gbé pè wá generation yín lónìí o. Àwọn ò ní bá yín ṣe pè ń bí ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá mọ tó ń jẹ ní eru lérú tọ̀ bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn. Torí ibi tán máa ti bàbá dé Baba, when you went to the petition last week, did you see any of your bloggers ṣọ́fò wá wọ́n tẹ̀lé yín wọlé? They should have shown you solidarity. Yìí tó wà lókè òkun náà kó máa bọ̀ Nàìjíríà kọjọba yín wọlé. Abánidá ò ní báni débẹ̀. So when push comes to shove, it will be with you and your reality, your works, your words, and your character ló máa kù. So this is not a picture of anybody doing harassing you or petitioner or kinikan. The police will do their work. Gbogbo àwọn tó yẹ kí any open access. Is it the governor of Lagos State that you won't have open access to? If you have really been going the line of bí Baba Falana ṣe fẹ́ bá yín tó nígbà yẹn. Gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń wá justice tẹ́ ń pariwo online tẹ́ ń jẹ́ káwọn bloggers yín máa gba lion gba tiger gba giraffe gba chimpanzee lórí TikTok. Ìkànnì wọn ni ò rówó lọ́ọ̀yà san yìí. Ẹ̀yin náà ò lè rówó lọ́ọ̀yà dá fún wọn. Bàbá, àwa máa advice ń bí abó ń ṣépè fún ẹ má ṣépè fún bàbá Mohbad ń bí o. Àwa kì í ṣépè ní orí platform yìí, ṣùgbọ́n bàbá, you've successfully allowed your supporters in quotes, right, to put you at a fighting edge with the system. Let me break it down. Àwọn supporters ní bí mo ṣe sọ, your strongest supporter. Kò sí nǹkan tí mo fi bàbá Tinubu wé lánàá. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń fi Governor Sanwó-Olú wé lánàá. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń fọba Elégùṣì wé lánàá. Do you know these people are representing institutions? You've successfully setting. Do you think they are not seeing or they are not hearing what your renowned bloggers are saying day in day and night? Day in day, ẹ̀yin ṣe gba call petition yẹn ṣe lọ nígbà tó petition ni ẹ ti jẹ́ kán setting against the government. You don't need the drama. Àwọn tó ń fọmọ ilé gba tó ń nà lọ́rẹ́ tẹ́ ń yọjú níbi ẹnu ọ̀nà nínú fídíò kan tẹ́ wọ white báyìí tó ń nà Mohbad tó gbọ́ ara ẹ ti bẹ́jẹ̀ tẹ́ ń wọ helplessly. Ṣé bóbi ṣe máa ń wò nìyẹn? Bàbá ẹ má jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ because ẹ jẹ́ kí ètò yìí tò bó ṣe yẹ kó tò. Ṣùgbọ́n nísìnyí tán ti bá yín bú àti president àti governor àti ọba àti gbogbo wọn àti ọlọ́pàá gbogbo wọn ló ti ṣépè fún àti gbogbo àwọn olórí bó ṣe máa ṣí gbogbo life problem wọn síta gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ti bá yín ṣí síta. So who are you going to run to? Go to your secret place. Mo máa ń sọ kíní yẹn from the beginning. Go to your secret place. Aṣọ white lẹ̀ ń wọ̀. Èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ ẹni tó ń wọṣọ funfun ní èjì yín bó ṣe ń lọ sí secret place ẹ̀ láti lọ pe Ọlọ́run níbi tó ti ń gbọ́ àbí láti lọ bá àwọn tó mọ Ọlọ́run pè kán jọ pe Ọlọ́run ní ohun kan. Ọlọ́run ò dílé tí ó máa dáhùn. So route tó yẹ kẹ́ ti lọ, even in the middle of physically looking for justice nìyẹn. Ẹ wá ń dá nìkan pray lánàá ẹ ń ṣe gbangangbangan lórí agolo Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ wáyé asán. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ wáyé asán. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ṣe Mohbad nìkan kọ́ lọ́mọ tẹ́ bí. So ọmọ 9 sì wà ńlẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ ṣe, Ọlọ́run rínú, Ọlọ́run rọ́kàn, Ọlọ́run á rọ̀ yín lẹ́kún wọn, á dẹ̀ fún yín ṣe. Ire o.